My voice hasn't really gotten extremely better, if you can't hear it. So here's the thing. I am still partially sick. My voice is still gone. It's Sunday. It's 8 p.m. and I need to be asleep in about 4 hours. So midnight is my cutoff because I have to be awake at 6 in the morning. But we're gonna see how much I can get done today without dying. And I have been drinking water like mad right now. And you would think as a nursing student I would have figured out better ways to like get rid of this sickness faster. But this has just literally been my best friend, and I've been chugging and chugging and chugging and peeing and peeing and peeing. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. I was recording that whole process. I didn't even tell you guys what happened. Long story short, I was supposed to be on time. Hit a train. Well, I didn't hit the train, but like I got to the train. It lasted for 15 minutes, which made me very late, and I parked illegally again. Went to go move my car, and God is on our side because they just happened to be a spot right next to school. Hey, and I got a good score on my quiz too. Positive things.
If you decide to use my products. Your penis has to start off being erect. You can't try putting it on now. Wait till you're doing it. Make sure that there's no bubbles at the top, so you pinch it. Bubbles eat the baby, so you don't want baby right now. So you roll it down, and then don't use an oil-based lubricant.
Good morning, good morning. Still sick, unfortunately. And even worse is that I think I've developed a very bad cough. So the mask is gonna be essential today, but I am kind of worried because I am feeling pretty crappy right now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it all the way to the end of clinicals, so not that I'm trying to skip or anything, but in the event that I have to leave early, at least I don't have to make up a clinical, because at least I'll be there for majority of it, at least I'm hoping. But right now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sit through 12 hours of a shift and remotely try to take care of anyone when I can't even take care of myself. I brought water, I did a saline gargle this morning. I'm just really trying to flush out this cold because it is really frustrating when I have so much to do and I feel this crappy. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Hope I have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
Barbecue sauce on my
Ditties. My phone just died. That was so funny. Barbecue sauce on my titties. That's what he was gonna say. But nope. What up though? Let's have a conversation, shall we? Yesterday I had clinicals and it was pretty good. I got a pretty good nurse. I got the nurse that I had 2 weeks ago too, which is really funny. So I saw her again. We had a great day. Got to do a lot of stuff. Today I woke up and I was so stinking tired. Woke up this morning at 4:40ish and stalled for another half hour, so I actually technically got up at like 5:15, which is really late for me. Went to clinicals, made it on time, but today was actually a really good day for OB, and you know that I've been talking about the last few times haven't been amazing. OB's just kind of been like so for me. I haven't really like had an amazing experience that made me want to be like an OB nurse. Even today, I still don't think OB is for me, but I definitely had a lot of fun. I got to see 2 C-sections and 1 vag birth, so it was really busy, and I was just in the OR room for a very long time and at patient bedside for a pretty long time, and still managed to get all my work done. So at least this time around, I was kept relatively busy enough that, you know, I didn't really notice time passing, and that's always the way that I prefer clinicals. I like having more stuff to do rather than not enough to do, because, you know, I learn more by actually doing hands-on stuff, and I'm sure you guys could agree. It's always better to actually do stuff on your own rather than reading a textbook or being in a lecture for 4 hours being told what to do. It's more of a learning experience when they toss you into a scenario where you have to remember and figure out what you should do. And critical thinking, which is going to be my topic of conversation right now, because it is statistically proven, supposedly, that a lot of nurses either get fired or quit within 6 months of getting hired at a hospital. One, because a lot of hospitals don't want to hire new nurses, and they really get skeptical about hiring new nurses because we end up coming out of school not knowing how to critically think. We know a lot of information, but we are not very adaptable when it comes to different situations, because at the end of the day, every single patient is different no matter how similar a condition is. 3 people can have hypertension and it's still different for each of them. And I feel like it is really important to get into the habit of thinking critically, that anything can happen to a patient, and always being one step ahead and thinking about what could possibly happen. It's always better to be cautious than unprepared, which is something I think everyone should know going into nursing school. Just be prepared to work your brain aside from what you learn in class, because a lot of what you need to learn and what you should be learning is really just the critical thinking and being able to think on the spot what your patient needs immediately once, you know, it happens. So I guess that is definitely my important tip for this week. And quite frankly, this week is going to be kind of short because, thankfully, my boss just happened to text me that I don't need to come into work this week. Not, you know, a bad thing, because I am actually so exhausted and I definitely need the little bit of rest that I could use, because next Monday is my OB test. So I have a lot to prep for and study for, because I need to do really well on this one, because this is my next test before my final. And again, being the last few weeks, I kind of need to scramble to fix my grades. Not that I'm anywhere near failing, but I would also like an A in the class. So oh God, I'm also still very sick, but take care of yourselves. Don't get sick in nursing school, because you definitely can't afford to miss those days. Have a good week, y'all, and I'll see you guys next week. Do you sometimes ever just feel like you need to get ready sometimes, even if you're not doing anything? Because that was definitely this morning. I decided to kind of do like a oddly medium-ish full glam look today, and all I'm doing is studying and doing some errands to go grab some things that I need to grab. Honestly, not going anywhere special. But I feel like I've been bummy and like not really very motivated for a very long time, and I feel like getting ready might have just been the extra kick today to get me on my day started. Oh, I could take a nap right now. I'm here at Cole's school, and I brought a bunch of my work to finish up some homework and stuff, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. Hopefully finishing editing a video and getting it up by tonight is also another goal for last week's video, but that's what we've got on our agenda today. I know I look really extra today, but why not? I'm hoping that, you know, this whole situation kind of puts me out of the rut that I've been feeling. Like, 1, sick, 2, unmotivated, 3, stressed out. Like, it's just a bunch of like things pounding on in my head that I feel like I needed to take the extra hour to just get ready and just do me and not think about anything school related or really like stress myself out with all the work that I have to do, because it's a lot. But I recommend taking a few moments for yourself to do a little bit of self-care and just kind of, you know, not think too much about all the stuff that is on your agenda and just get glammed up and get ready, because sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes you need it. So I forgot to give you guys an update about this in last week's vlog, if you guys didn't remember, but I did mention that I had an interview last week and we found out this week if we got the position or not. And just a quick like overview of the position that I interviewed for. It's like a school/working position where students at the School of Nursing get the opportunity to be hired as a PCA in the hospital to kind of gain experience and exposure into the field, which is really nice. So I interviewed for that position and I got notified this week that I did get the position, so that's exciting news. So next quarter I will be working 2-ish jobs. I'm not sure if that's too much for me, but we're gonna see and find out later.